Throwing now is Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, really not much secret there. Third and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because third and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
Oh, he fakes a spike. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And to give this time to the tailback. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
He's picked off near his own 48, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
John Hightower.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Bengals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Now for the point after. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Yeah, slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his pass is caught. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
The chain, 2nd and 12.
Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is brought in at the 21.
Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return.
And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They go play action now. Wilson. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
John Hightower
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On 2nd down now, it's Shepard. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
118 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Rodgers.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Open man is Cameron Batson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Titans. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side. Shepard, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, it's Shepard. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Chris Carson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point. And our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, he finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Now Rodgers. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Colin Johnson.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Now the try here for the point after. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Bengals 31, Titans 20.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Shepard. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On 3rd down, it's Shepard. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
157 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Play action. Now Rodgers. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll run on 1st down. Shepard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Shepard, and he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Williams.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On the option to give to Williams here.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On third down, it's Shepard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again.
Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for two here.
Rodgers will throw for it. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lamb. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. On third down, Wilson. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On first down, Lamb. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Baron Browning
In there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the Bengals on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Bengals on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing is Wilson.
That's complete to Hightower.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 36, Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Titans are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so...
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. Trying to lay one up deep.
And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
There's a reason that number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
This will be taken in by Hightower.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lamb, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
124 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2.
And the Titans are right back in this football game.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
They'll run on first down. Lamb, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Wilson. Rolling to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Okay, ready? On high 7, let's go. 49 the mark, 49 the mark.
Now it's Wilson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
On first down, Shepard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From the 45 on second down. Rodgers, he finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And some space here. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Extra point attempt to follow here. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Do what you do.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
My goodness, 225 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll run on first down. It's Shepard, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up the fourth down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Tennessee, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.